Hello you all and welcome to the channel. I'm Shell.
Hey, you all. So recently I was diagnosed with breast cancer. If you've been trying to contact me and I haven't responded or reached back out to you, that's why. I just been, trying to process and deal with that. I am scheduled for surgery tomorrow. Um, I just need you to know that I love you all. I care about you all. I don't need anything except your prayers. I'm accepting those. And hopefully, I'll talk to you sometime soon. I am hopeful and prayerful that everything will be a success. The surgery, the recovery. Um, you know me. I'm taking it as it comes. So um, I'll talk to you soon and love you all.
There were several appointments before my surgery date that I had to attend. Between the time that I met with the surgeon, I had a breast MRI. The breast MRI at the time, I was told that UCSD had the only two machines in San Diego that did a breast MRI. So I had that scheduled. Before I went to that appointment, I was scheduled to get a Savvy Scout implanted. They put the Savvy Scout in the area that was biopsied. If you remember me saying before, when I got the biopsy done, the doctor that did the biopsy also put a clip in. So the Savvy Scout is the second method that they can use to find the cancerous tissue. And the Savvy Scout is like a small locator. Scan it and it'll start beeping when you're close to the Savvy Scout. Another one of the appointments I had was to meet with a nurse at the breast care clinic. When I went to that appointment, they had someone that was available from one of the volunteer groups that previously had breast cancer that I could talk to if I wanted to talk to them. I opted not to talk to them for reasons that I can discuss with you later if you're interested to know why I didn't talk to one of the volunteers, but that was an option. Also, at that time, the nurse was letting me know about the type of bra that I needed to wear on the day of surgery. You have to wear a bra that is that opens in the front because the doctor doesn't want you moving around and stretching around after you get the surgery so that it won't rip the area where the incision was. Also, the bra needed to be a little bit tighter because it would also serve as a compression device. Also, at this appointment, the nurse gave me any information that I may need. She gave me all of the phone numbers that I would need. She gave me any other numbers that I might need for any assistance or counseling or anything like that. Gave me some information about if my lumpectomy turned into a mastectomy, what other services I may need in addition to the ones that I would need just it being a lumpectomy, and kind of gave me an overview of the process. My cousin took me to the hospital that morning. I had an appointment to see the anesthesiologist, also to get a blue dye injected. I don't remember the name of the procedure, but what happens with the blue dye is that they inject it into the site where the surgery is going to be done, and the cells that have cancer are supposed to turn a dark blue, I believe. Everything else will be like a regular blue, whatever the standard color blue is. That the cells that have cancer will be a different shade of blue. So that's 3 ways the surgeon can identify cells that potentially either have cancer. Clip that the doctor put in when she did the biopsy, the Savvy Scout, which they can locate with the wand and it'll make a sound, and then also the blue dye. So with all of that, there shouldn't be an issue with getting all of the cancerous cells out. So the day of the surgery, I get the blue dye injected. Then I go, upstairs to where they're going to perform the surgery. Before the surgery, I meet with the surgeon again. The surgeon let me know an overview of the procedure again, what she's expecting, what will happen if the unexpected happens. I'm also introduced to the nurses and other doctors and anesthesiologists that will be in the room or assisting with my procedure. My cousin had took me to my appointment, and her, my sister, and my niece waited for me in the waiting room. The surgery, I was told, would be altogether 3 to 4 hours. I don't remember what happened after getting anesthesia. I was knocked out. The surgery was a success. When I woke up, my throat was dry from the tube that was placed down my throat so that I could breathe during the procedure. But other than that, I couldn't really feel anything. And like literally, I couldn't feel anything because I woke up and my body was still like completely numb. It took a while for me to be able to move my body parts. It took a while for me to be able to talk. So my eyes were open and I was awake. Luckily, I was comfortable. I thank God that I have family and friends that prayed for me. I just had an outpour of love. I had a friend that had a doctor's appointment in the same hospital, so she stopped by. Unfortunately, I was still knocked out when she came. So, I wasn't able to see her, but she did say, she came up there, they let her know that I was still in recovery, and she said a little prayer before she left. The day of the surgery, I would say it was a success. After the surgery, I went home, I laid down and went to sleep. Hey, you all. It's 2 days after the surgery. Today's Sunday. I just want to say thank you for all of your well wishes, all of your prayers, all of your words of encouragement, all of your words of comfort. I really appreciate everything in all of you. I love you dearly. I thank God for keeping me safe, for guiding the hands of the surgeon. Like I said, it seems to have been a success. I'm still recovering, so still have, a little ways to go. But I'll keep you updated, okay? Thank you again. I love you all. You have a wonderful night.